The people that are the one that owns the company are the ones that are the billionaires. Because all of you will gather your money and they will use your money to build wealth and then keep you poor and impoverished. So, number 4, you don't make money by marriage. You heard me right. I don't know, the value system is bad now. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was this clip, all these people that go around interviewing people. And they were asking a lady that which one will she choose between a guy that is a hardworking guy that is working in a company that has a stable job and a Yahoo boy. He said, I go choose Yahoo. I go choose Yahoo. Me, I don't want to suffer. So I'm asking myself, have we gone down to our animal level? Have we become base like animal? That a full-grown adult lady that should have dignity for herself and dignity of labor will come to social media, answer a question that will go viral. And say, no, me, I go choose Yahoo. I don't come suffer. Me, I don't want to see my body now. I don't want to suffer. I want soft life. Yeah. You will choose Yahoo over a hardworking man. And these are the people that are looking for husband. There's some of you here now, you will leave our correct sisters here in church. And then you now go and carry that one and say you are looking for slay queen that will slay you like Goliath. So, you don't make money by marriage. So all of you scheming to marry a rich man, all of you scheming to marry a rich babe, stop that. Marriage is not, wealth is not sexually transmitted. So you don't marry a rich man and become rich. You don't marry a rich woman and become rich. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Our money and my money are two different things. You cannot say because somebody is from a rich family that you will marry them. It is their family money. It doesn't make them rich. Coming from a rich family does not make anybody rich. So marriage is not economic empowerment. Marriage is not an escape route from poverty. So you don't go into marriage because, let me go and marry her. He has money, he has a car, he has this, he has that. No. Number 5, you don't make money by inheritance. Yes, you heard me right. Waiting for your father to die for you to be rich is stupidity. Waiting for your parents to die for you to be rich is stupidity. Why? Because their money is not your money. You see, this entitlement mentality, it will ruin a lot of people. So one of the things you need to understand is that you don't make money by inheritance. So because if you have to make money by inheritance, that means you have to wait all your life for your parents to die, all your life for even if they have set up a trust for you, you have to now wait and be useless to yourself, waiting for the trust to kick in so that you can start earning something. Is that really how much value you place on yourself? Is that really how much value you place on yourself that you are waiting for somebody else's money? So, many of the people that come from rich family, we know that already. That many people that came from families where they have to get an inheritance and all those stuff, at the end of the day, they are not able to do much with it. I remember I have a friend, well, I'll call him my friend, because, of course, we had a good relationship, but he had a problem with his mindset. And this aspect of inheritance was the major reason why I cut off from him. He was in the UK, and we did some things together in the late 1999, early 2000, bought a property together. I think my first property was the one that joined me. That was 2003. So we done a lot of stuff together, but his mindset, everything is... So I said, this guy, that property well, let me not go into that. But bottom line, the mother died. There are only 3 of them. When the mother died, number 1, we discovered that the mother had a house in a place called Lewisham, a 7-bedroom, 2-floor, 3-floor, that's ground floor, first floor, second floor house, 7-bedroom in Lewisham. No mortgage. The property alone was worth over £700,000 there. Number 2, the mother had over £200,000 in her account. The mother had done burial insurance of about 60-something thousand. So when the mother died, the 3 of them suddenly entered into wealth that they never planned for. This guy, by the time they did all the taxes and did everything, this guy walked away with almost about 280-something thousand cash that belonged to him, debt-free, tax-free. But you know the amazing thing? The first thing this guy did was to order for X3, I'll be X5 in those days, the BMW X from America, 30-something thousand. He carried catalog, ordered. The next thing he did was that he wanted to do 40th birthday. And he was now inviting me. Hey, man of God, you know, you're my, I'm doing my 40th. I need you to come. We will fly you in. We'll fly you in. So I'm like, let me not call his name. I'm like, are you all right? You will fly me in. I've known you all your life since we have been doing. Now you make money. Have you paid tithes? He said, what's tithes? What's tithes? Well, why am I talking like that? I said, but this is not even your money. It's a money you were not expecting. And now you have been in church. I know how the church paid your house rent at the point. How they say, no, don't go there. I said, well, sorry, me, I cannot come. I said, you want to celebrate 40. Can you please tell what have you achieved at 40 that is worthy of celebration? If your mother did not die, you don't have this money, will you be talking of 40? I said, why not do this? Why not do that? Why not do that? To cut a long story short, the guy bought the car, did the 40th. They met some guys that told him they can help him do some things. In fact, I was just going on the island and I saw a billboard and I saw the name of a company. I said, this name is the name of this my guy's company in London now. What's people are using this kind of name? So I just said, let me just even say, it's been a while, let me even check on him. And now pick my phone to call him. And he picked, man of God, you are a prophet, you are a prophet. I'm in Nigeria, I've been in Nigeria for the past 3 weeks. I said, what are you doing? And he said, you know, some guys who are doing some real estate stuff together. I said, you are coming to Nigeria to do real estate. And me, I'm the real estate person. And you didn't even tell me you are in Nigeria. He said, because the way I was talking to him that time, he said, me, I know that he's not a small boy now. He knows how to manage the money. To cut a long story short, those guys cleared him of almost, to cut a long story short, the guy is poor now, poor and wretched. I'm telling you, somebody that had 280-something thousand pounds cash, debt-free, tax-free. Why? Inheritance. So let's move on. How then do you make money? How then do you make money? If we have looked at the ways not to make money, how then do you make money? So you make money by working. There's no two ways. You make money by what? By working. Either you work for yourself or you work for others. Either you work for yourself or you work for... Now tell that person sitting next to you. Say, my brother or my sister, the only way to make money is by working. Now turn to the person on the other side and say, either you work for yourself or you work for other people. Either you do what? Either you work for yourself or you work for other people. So sit down and ask yourself, what do I do for a living? You cannot be a full-grown human being and tell me I don't have work, I don't have job. Shut up, shut up, shut up. There is work everywhere. It's salary you are looking for, not work. If you are looking for work, you will be working. You are not looking for work, you are looking for a job. The question is, there is work everywhere, but there is no job everywhere. Who should create the job for you? Hello? We have told, oh my God, we have told, even if it's to just come to church office and volunteer and join them for prayer, join them for evangelism, try it for 3 months and see if you will not be engaged. We have testimonies already. You have heard all kinds of testimony. Just come and say, okay, church, I'll be in church twice a week. Since I don't have anything I'm doing right now, instead of sitting at home every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, I'll be here. Just be coming. Join them for evangelism, join them for prayer, and try it for 3 months and see if you will still not have something doing. There is work everywhere. So you work either for yourself or you work for others. So I want to give you an assignment now, and then we'll continue into the next part. So these are the assignments you have for yourself. You know, I gave you assignments, I think the first or second week when we started. By the time I came the third week, many of you didn't do the assignment. So, you know, I can't force you to change. I will only do my job as a pastor. So, but people that are doing these things, they are producing results. So, number one, list out 10 ways you have been making money in the last 5 years. So it's an assignment you need to sit down and think. But, you know, if you have listened to me over and over again, you will already have a list of how you are making money. I can show you from 1996 to date. 96, 97. Yeah, 96, 97. Every income that has ever come into my life and every expenditure, I can show you in black and white. So I can easily answer that question of where money is coming from. So if you don't have that detail, go and sit down. Where have you been making money in the last 5 years? So list out 10 ways. Oh, in the last 10 years or in the last 5 years, once in a year, I get money from this. Twice in a year, I get money from this. Every month, I get money from this. Periodically, I get money from this. Make that list. Number 2, list out as many possible ways of making money that you can think of now. List out as many possible ways of making money that you can think of now. What are the ways of making money that you can think of? So you now sit down, you list it again. I can make money through this, I can make money through this, I can make money through this, I can make money through this. If you don't, I've written a new book. Many of you don't have it. Some of you have it, you have not read it. I can't force you, I'll keep talking. How to create wealth as a career person. No matter the career you are doing, you saw the talk show we did when the woman of God shared with us what she discovered about the business of her career, even as an NDLEA person. So there are many things buried inside what you are already doing that can produce money for you. But when your mind is salary, 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 that's all you are thinking of. You will become blind to every other possibility. So list out all the possible ways of making money that you can think of. And then begin to explore how you can work in the manifestation of that. Do we get that now? So let's move on. So let's now go into how to manage money. So how to make, manage, and multiply money. How to make, manage, and multiply money. So now let's go into how to manage money. So making money is one thing, but your ability to manage money effectively will determine if you can then multiply the money. So making money is one thing, but your ability to effectively manage the money determines if you will multiply the money. So money management is a skill that everyone needs to develop. So how do you manage money? You make money by working. You manage money by budgeting. You make money by working. You manage money by budgeting. You make money by working. You manage money by budgeting. So once you have been able to make money, the next thing is you now go into what we call budgeting. Budgeting is the way to manage your money so that your money will be able to get into where it needs to get to. So I'm going to take this step by step because this is an entire module on its own, and whatever we stop, we'll continue next week. So budgeting is a financial planning and management strategy that helps you to use the money you make wisely. Budgeting is a financial planning and management strategy that helps you use the money you make wisely. So when you are making money, budgeting is what will help you to manage the money wisely. In budgeting, you estimate your income and expenditure and project the way it will be used to help you to achieve your financial goals. So in budgeting, you sit down. What are all the income sources? What are all the expenditure items? You now look into how can I use this income to take care of this expenditure? How can I use this income to take care of this expenditure so that all my financial goals will be achieved? Because like I've always said, once your expenditure is greater than your income, your upkeep will become your downfall. Once your expenditure is greater than your income, your upkeep will become your downfall. Budgeting will help you control your money instead of your money controlling you. Budgeting will help you control your money instead of your money controlling you. So as a man or a woman that wants to manage money effectively, you'll be able to say, okay, 10% for tithe, 10% savings, 20% for investment, 5% for this. So instead of you controlling the money, instead of the money controlling you, you are the one controlling the money. Next, budgeting helps you know whether you are living within your means or above your means. So once you have a budget, you will now know whether you are living within your means or living above your means. So if, for instance, your income is $1,000, if your income is $1,000 and your expenditure is $1,200, you already know you are living beyond your means. But if your income is $1,000, your expenditure is $650, you know that you have $350 left. So that's one of the things that budgeting will do. It will help you to be able to do what? To be able to effectively ensure that you live within your means. Next, budgeting assists you in your savings and investment goals. Budgeting assists you in your savings and investment goal. Because when it comes to budgeting, what you are doing is you are able to now say, okay, every month, 10% for this. For instance, now, the Nigerian stock market has picked up since last year, and people are already cashing out again in the stock market. So if you are someone that is into savings and investment, every month you can now say, okay, let me be pushing this into the stock market every month and begin to, trade again and begin to, make some returns. So budgeting will assist you in what? In your savings and investment goal. Next, budgeting is a guide that helps you know whether you are heading towards your financial goal or away from your financial goal. Budgeting is a guide that helps you to know whether you are heading towards your financial goal or away from your financial goal. I had a session, a coaching session with someone about 2 weeks ago, and she was sharing about how they had a financial goal, and even though they had a financial goal, they did not have the resources for it. And then they now spoke to people that decided to help them, and the people that decided to help them gave them an opportunity to be making money from another source every month, so that from that source they can begin to save the money towards the goal. The very minute that source opened up and the money began to come, the husband started diverting the fund to do other things. Why? He was moving away from their financial goal because there was no budget. Yes, they had a budget, but they didn't keep to it. And after 3 months, she said, okay, so by now we should have this now. I think we should go and consult this and start this now. He said, how do you know we have it? He said, but that's the plan. So what happened? Hey, don't you know I have to take care of this person, take care of that person? When that source of income was not there, they were not taking care of anybody, and the people they were not taking care of were all right. The very minute that source of income came, they forgot their goal, the man began to manifest. And that's what happens in some marriages where the woman is just manifesting or the man is manifesting, and then it becomes difficult for you to be able to work with unity and unison with someone that is not going the same direction or having the same kind of mindset like you have. And that's what we call Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law says that expenditure will always rise up to meet with income. So when people have new income, instead of them to now begin to save towards a higher goal, they begin to increase their expenditure and then they remain in the same level. Next, budgeting helps you prepare for financial emergency and unexpected expenses. Budgeting helps you to prepare for financial emergency and unexpected expenses. Because if you have budget, you will now know that, okay, like I've told you, if you save a minimum of 10% of all your income, that is saving for the rainy day. That's saving for eventuality. So budgeting helps you to do that. Next, budgeting helps you to stay out of debt or get you out of debt if you're already in debt. Budgeting helps you to stay out of debt or to do what? To cancel your debt if you're already in debt. Next, budgeting helps to reveal areas where you are spending too much so you can adjust. Budgeting helps you, it reveals area where you are spending too much so that you can adjust. So I can go on and on and on and on, but you get the gist. You must learn to manage the money through budgeting in order to be able to multiply the money. So no matter what happens in your life, never spend all the money you make or else you remain poor. It is not how much you make that matters, but what you do with what you make. If your expenditure is greater than your income, your upkeep will become your downfall. I'm going to stop there because we are still in the midst of our railboat season, and many of you are already taking steps that will turn things around for your family and turn things around for generations unborn. But some of you are still at the valley of indecision, and you have not yet plugged in to do the needful concerning railboats. I want everyone to bow down their heads right now, and I want you to begin to pray in the Holy Spirit as we welcome the pastor to take the railboat session so that you can experience what God has in store for you this year. So every head bow, let's begin to pray in the Holy Spirit as we take the rehoboth seed.